Well, things got pretty heated at an Osceola Town Board meeting tonight. The issue, many people upset about leaf pickup or the lack of it.
Yeah, that's right. WSBT's Rachel Lake joins us from the live desk tonight. Rachel, some people living there are upset because these leaves aren't getting picked up, but the man who was hired to take care of it says it's not his fault.
Yeah, that's right. The Osceola town clerk hired Brian Blanda last month to suck up the leaves across town, but then cold weather came through and Blanda says he couldn't finish the job. Even so, he still thinks he deserves to get paid in full. There's a growing frustration in Osceola.
Why can't you pick up the leaves?
It's quite possibly a question on the minds of many people in town lately, and one Brian Blanda of the B Landscaping Company was more than happy to answer during tonight's town board meeting.
We had nice weather. We could have done the job we needed to do for these folks, but I was tied with your guys' hands.
Blanda, seen here doing work in South Bend, says the board gave him a crew but limited their hours.
They got in trouble the next morning because we worked over 8 hours. They're not allowed to do that.
And then he says the cold weather hit and his machine froze up.
That's not my fault. So I don't know how you guys can put the blame on me.
Blanda's contract with Osceola was for 2 weeks for a payment of $2,500. But town board members decided tonight to pay him half that amount because they say he only did a week's worth of work.
We feel that we should not be paying, giving the town's money for something that didn't get done.
But Blanda says they agreed on a flat rate.
They knew that the weather was coming and they kept telling me, just suck what you can and we'll get the rest after our machine's fixed.
Nowhere in the paperwork that I signed, gave him authorization, was a flat rate. We had beautiful weather the last couple of days. He should have come up Monday to us and say, hey, I got weather this week, my machine's okay, let's finish up the project so I can get all my money.
But now he'll only be getting half the money he expected.
That won't even cover my operating expenses, unfortunately.
And in some areas, the leaves are still on the ground, much to the frustration of homeowners. The machine Osceola normally uses to pick up leaves broke down. The board considered this situation an emergency, so they hired Blanda immediately without getting any bids. The board president says that is lawful. And as for Blanda, he says he's going to accept the $1,250. There's really no further action he can take.
All right, Rachel Lake reporting from the live desk tonight. Thanks.